From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
5 golden
rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves.
and a partridge in a pear tree.
What's a partridge and what's a pear tree? Well, I don't know, so please don't ask me.
My favorite part of that thing. All right. 5 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. And we are, by the way, in the 12 Days of Christmas promotion that we're doing here at WOCA. Yep. We're up to our 8th day today.
Yeah.
8th out of 12. Did somebody win yesterday?
No.
No.
Well, we chose the name, but they didn't call in. So now we're going into with yesterday's prize.
So somebody today could win today's prize and yesterday's prize.
Yep.
On Monday, somebody walked away with 5 bottles of blueberry wine.
Yep.
10 wine glasses and a couple of gift cards, right?
Yep. Gift cards and 2 camellia trees and
goodness.
a $100 Ladies Skagen watch.
Oh, wow. He got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So the winner got a lot of stuff.
So listen, because you could be one of the people who doesn't win. Your name could be called if you miss it. So at 11:45, we make it easy. You don't got to listen all morning long. 11:45, we'll pick a name just before we start Fun with Joe. Mm-hmm. And if that's your name, you'll have 12 minutes to call us. And if you call us, boom, you get today's prize and yesterday's prize.
Yep. It's
and
pretty
yesterday,
awesome.
whoever you were, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't get it?
I have the name, but I'm not saying.
No, don't do that. They will do stuff outside of our window if you mention their name.
Yeah.
They will come out here and just be nasty to us.
Yeah, real nasty.
Now, if you're really cute, nasty is okay.
That's right. We'll bring the popcorn.
Galen Unit is on the phone. He's going to remind us of the importance of donating blood all year long, especially this time of year. And I don't know if especially is really true. There was a story in the newspaper about a lady who gave a kidney to a stranger. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I'm humbled by my little blood donation. Good morning, Galen. How you doing? Did I lose Galen? Galen, are you there?
The red light is out underneath it. Oh, now he's gone.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
I like the montage you put together, by the way.
Galen, you there?
Hey!
Oh,
there you guys are.
Goodness, we lost you for a little bit there. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know. This phone system doesn't work for me.
I made you wait. Yeah, the phone system is...
No, I got disconnected, and I was trying to call back, get back.
So did you see the story about the lady who donated the kidney to a stranger?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's something.
I did.
Maybe you knew about it before the newspaper did.
Well, there's we've been hearing a lot about these stories, and it's causing some concern within the transplant world. So it's going to be interesting to see what the future of that is, because historically it's been either a family member or someone you don't know, where this one was almost a complete stranger. It's kind of interesting. So we'll see what more information comes out about it.
Well, isn't that like the people that sign up for the bone marrow donor listing? Can't you sign up to be on a kidney listing?
Ooh.
For a transplant?
Really?
And that's part. I've heard that's a possibility. The problem is that there's something quirky there, and it may just, and that's the feel that I got from a person that I know pretty well over at the DonateLife.org. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool, and they were a lot more hesitant than I was. So I don't know. They're concerned about it.
Well, it's either way, regardless of what the concerns are, it puts my little blood donation into perspective.
Yeah.
I can't be spreading my feathers a whole lot. Look what I did.
You know,
Yeah.
the truth is that you have two kidneys, and you know it's. I've met husbands who have given their kidneys to their wives, and brothers and sisters and cousins.
Yeah.
And so there's. It's no matter what. It's a very noble act. I'm not trying to dismiss it. It's just a slippery slope when people come forth and say, "Hey, I'll give you my kidney," because across the world there is a huge black market for organs and tissues and things like that. And what they don't want to do is they don't want to treat people as if they're harvesting their organs, and that's
Right.
and that's a fine line. And the last thing in the world we want is people to do it for money, or for people to do it because they feel threatened in some way.
Right.
Well, we've actually spoken to a couple of experts on that, about organ harvesting.
It's a big issue that the world faces.
By the way, this is WOCA Ocala, and I want
The source.
Thank you. I want to squeeze in one little thing. There's a story that we'll talk about later on News Bites, and I'm going to bring it up right now without looking at it, so I hope I don't get this wrong. But there was a Marine. He was stationed, I think, in Italy. I can't remember where he was. Anyway, he killed himself because he had a romantic falling out or something like that. So, you know, it's a sad, sad story. But anyway, the body was sent back apparently without a heart.
Oh.
And when the I guess the family learned about it, and somebody in Italy sent the heart, and there was a test done. It wasn't the right heart. It wasn't the same heart. It wasn't the guy's heart. And so the family's.
Oh.
We'll read the whole story in details later on. But I wonder if maybe involuntarily his heart was used to save somebody else's life. You know?
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one. I'll have to look at that one because I know in the military you basically don't own any part of your body, including your body. So, I've never heard of that. Because with suicide, depending on how he died, they're not eligible for organ transplants.
Well, maybe,
So,
it does, and I don't want to mislead anybody. It doesn't say that's what happened. I was just wondering if that may be what happened.
Yeah.
All it says was the body was sent home without a heart, and then the heart followed sometime later when they asked for it.
Yeah, I wonder even how they even knew that.
I don't know. But anyway, so
I wonder if there was an autopsy done and they did something at that time. I'll have to look into that one.
all right. Let me. Since I started talking about it, let me find the actual story, and then I'll be able to
Okay.
be more knowledgeable about it. And I do want to
specifics.
talk about the boardwalk stuff.
I
All right, here we go.
know. I know.
The parents of a Marine, this is an Associated Press story. The parents of a Marine sergeant who died while stationed in Greece, I'm sorry, I had the wrong country, say they discovered weeks after his funeral that his body had been sent home without a heart, and that the Department of Defense later gave them somebody else's heart in its place. Craig and Beverly LaLoupe, who are suing the department, said yesterday, that authorities told them 21-year-old Brian LaLoupe had shot himself in the head during a party at the U.S. Embassy compound in Athens, where he worked as a security guard. The Marine was taken to an Athens hospital and died a few hours later. 6 days after that, August 18th, 2012, the state-run hospital performed an unauthorized autopsy, according to the family's lawsuit, filed Friday in Pennsylvania. The LaLoupes don't know what happened to their son's heart. They say a heart arrived months later. Months later. Wow.
Gosh.
And the Department of Defense and Greek authorities claimed it was their son's. However, a months-long wait for DNA results proved otherwise.
Something shady.
Yeah, I don't. Once they go into this individual goes into a Greek hospital, they fall under Greek law. So I don't know what the Greek law is for an autopsy.
Yeah.
So they may have some law that says they do an autopsy on everybody, and they may have taken out the heart. So.
Yeah, it could be. I was just speculating, and I don't want anybody to think that's what happened.
I think we'll find out more.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So Christmas season has nothing to do with boardwalks. I have no good segue, but I got a boardwalk list.
Okay, I can't wait.
That was as good of a segue as you're going to get from me.
That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you passed go barely. Barely passed go to get to boardwalk.
By the way, one of the female police officers here at the mall, who operates a Segway,
Yeah.
was chasing somebody. She was telling us this last week when we were singing. She was chasing somebody who apparently maybe stole something from a store, and her batteries went low on her Segway, so she couldn't catch the guy.
Yeah.
And then, because it's Christmas time, there are a couple of police officers. I haven't seen them, but she said they're on bicycles. They're scoping out the mall at all times.
Yep.
So she gave them a quick beep on the thing. They came over with their bicycles and they got the guy.
Yeah.
For God's sake, she can't get off the Segway and chase him.
Well, maybe he
I
was
don't know.
quicker than her.
I don't
Maybe
know.
she did,
I don't know.
and he was quicker. She couldn't get to him.
She's a cutie though, Galen.
Well,
Yeah, she is.
I was just curious.
Just so you know, she's a cutie.
Yeah.
You might want.
All
You might not want to run away from her.
Hey,
You might
I
wanna
told you you're going to cuff me. Take me in for further questioning.
You might want to. You might want to go shoplifting just for the moment there.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go.
Make sure she's on duty first, though.
Right.
No, chances,
Request
Good
her.
call.
chances are you'll get the guy on the bike.
Yeah.
All right. I have the top boardwalks in the United States according to a poll taken by USA Today.
Okay, this is going to be good.
All right, and boardwalks are an interesting thing because I don't think much about them, to be honest with you. Robin, you went to Atlantic City.
Yep.
Okay, so you went to the boardwalk.
Yeah, we went there, and we went to 2 other boardwalks, and they were really nice.
I don't know if any of these boardwalks
Really
are
nice.
on the Great Lakes, though. You grew up near the Great Lake of Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I don't remember a boardwalk in our area. There might be one in Chicago.
You would
maybe.
think that they would. I mean, it's a big enough body of water.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got Lakeshore Drive. You drive cars on it. It's not classified as a
you
boardwalk.
probably call them piers.
Yeah, a pier in a boardwalk.
Or a great big dock. I mean, it's kind of the
Right.
same thing.
All right. Well, here's the one that made the list. Now, I'm a little bit confused if this is top in the country or top in the state, but it's at the top. And I'll kind of. And the rest of it, I guess I have no idea of knowing what's number 2 and number 3 and all that, but because they're kind of mixed up. The Hollywood Beach Broadwalk is the number 1 on this list. Have you ever been there, Galen?
I don't think I have, no.
Built in 1926 and renovated in 2008, the Broadwalk, which Robin asked, does it mean there's a lot of women there? And I don't know.
Right.
It's a beach-level boardwalk. It's not raised like some boardwalks are, so you can't be under the boardwalk there.
Okay.
Anyway, it goes for 2.5 miles. Let's see. They've got a 30-foot wide. It's a 30-foot wide boardwalk, which is why it's called the Broadwalk. It's got bicycle lanes, a crushed shell jogging path, hotels, pizza parlors, cafes, restaurants, free outdoor concerts several nights a week. The 58th annual Candy Cane Parade just happened December
Oh.
7th.
Oh, okay. Missed that.
There's the Pro Foot Volley, a cross between soccer and volleyball tour that's going to be February 13th through 16th at this Broadwalk.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Anyway, named one of the top boardwalks in America. How about that?
There you go.
Where's
Where's it
Hollywood?
at?
Hollywood,
that
Florida.
In Hollywood, Florida? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. South Florida.
And help me out with this. Is this north of Miami or is it near Miami?
Yeah, it's north of Miami.
Okay. Like
Oh,
I remember correctly.
so that's close
in
then.
between. Yeah, it's like in between north. Yeah. It's not that north of Miami. It's still 6 hours away, five and a half hours away.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to go. Well, there is one closer in Florida, and it's called Pier 60 in Clearwater Beach.
I've been to there.
Uh, is this the one with the upside down pyramid, or is this something else? No, that's St. Pete, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Is this where the bicycle trail is on and it's large and concrete?
This has got a 1,080-foot pier as well as a boardwalk.
Really?
Yeah.
Trying to picture where that is because we're
1,080
familiar with
feet.
that area.
It's right downtown in the middle of Clearwater.
Okay.
It's like
Sunsets
at the heart of Clearwater.
at Pier 60 host a free family-friendly street fair that starts about 2 hours before dark. What, every night?
Yeah,
Every night?
during the summer. Yeah,
Okay.
during the summer.
Magicians, stilt walkers, break dancers, and other street performers strut their stuff, while potters and jewelers and candle makers and other crafters sell their wares. On some nights, bands perform, and others I don't know what that was. The main feature, striking sunsets over the water, I guess. Oh, sometimes they show movies there, too.
Oh, cool. Sounds
There you
great.
go. That's in Clearwater. So 2 boardwalks. See, Ocala can't compete in this category. There's nothing we could have a boardwalk on.
You
Johnson's
don't have
Beach.
a boardwalk.
Johnson's Beach.
Okay, there you go.
All right, Atlantic City Boardwalk is
Get
on
your
the...
gator tail. That's about it. That's what
That's right.
Yeah, my gator needs some tail. I should get him some.
Yeah.
The first wooden planks in Atlantic City were laid in 1870. The reason they did this was to curb the amount of beachcombers that were tracking sand into the hotel lobbies. Really?
Wow, because it's really wide. They have pedicabs there and everything.
So the whole purpose in the beginning was just to keep the sand out of the hotels.
Wow.
That's pretty funny.
The
That's funny.
the boardwalk in Atlantic City is 4 miles, 4 miles long. Mm-hmm. It's considered the grandfather of boardwalks,
Yeah, it's huge.
and you've been
Yeah,
there.
it is huge.
I've never been there.
It's huge.
Flashy casinos, glitzy hotel towers, cavernous arcade halls, and neon lit amusement halls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All of the
Went to a
above.
convention there, and that's pretty much everything that is in Atlantic City is off the boardwalk.
And
so.
pedicabs. They have those. They have where you can fit 6 people in one of those.
Gotta be a good bicyclist. You can pull 6 people.
I know. Some of them are huge.
All right. Which boardwalk do you think is called Sodom by the Sea?
As long as you're not with Gomorrah, I think you're going to be fine.
Sodom by the Sea.
Is it
is-
in California?
No, it's the Coney Island Boardwalk.
Really?
Don't know why they call it that.
I was going to guess New York, my first guess, but I thought, no, can't happen.
If they add a Y to that, you're going to be arrested, I think. So. Thank you for paying attention, Larry. Thank you.
That's funny. Let's see. Luna Park, 19 new rides, it says here, Robin. I guess, did you see them when you went?
No, we did not go to Coney Island.
I haven't been to Coney Island in a long, long time.
And you and I went past it when you and I went. I mean, way far away we were, but we got to see the skyline of Coney Island.
Myrtle Beach is the next one. The Myrtle Beach Oceanfront Boardwalk and Promenade opened in the summer of 2010. It's brand new.
I've never been there. Have you?
I haven't been there.
To Myrtle
I haven't
Beach?
been to Myrtle Beach since 2010 in South Carolina.
Stiltwalkers, jugglers, bagpipers, and a weekly fireworks display. Bagpipers.
Oh, cool.
There you go. There's my interpretation of a bagpiper.
That was good. The Oceans.
Well, I'm just going to say this. The first note that every bagpiper plays seems to be a little off,
It's A.
right? And then they get into it a little more.
It's A. It's A. Every bagpiper.
Always A?
I think so. I've never really had that question answered. It sounds to me like it's all A.
Yeah.
Although I checked it on like some recordings and I found some B flats. So I don't know. Maybe there's 2, but you can't find anything other than A.
Not much difference between a C sharp and a B flat. Wait, I did that. What's your joke that you always say?
Oh, Galen, I did it.
Let's see. The B flat and the A are just half notes apart from one another.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's not
All
much
right.
difference between a C flat and a B because they're both the same note.
Okay. See, there you go.
That's the joke. Okay. The Ocean City Boardwalk in Maryland is a 3-mile boardwalk at the southern tip of Ocean City. Have you been there?
Yeah, it is beautiful. I will tell you, I'm not a big fan of Baltimore or Maryland in general, but downtown Baltimore, down by the harbor, is fantastic. It's gorgeous. And
Oh, really?
Ocean City is beautiful, and then of course Annapolis is a gorgeous city. So.
Caitlin, did you hear us talking about the fact that the pickers are coming into the area?
Yeah, I watched that show. I like that show.
Well, the reason that came to mind is because the carousel at the Ocean City Boardwalk was built in 1902. Want to ride an old merry-go-round? They got one right there.
Wow.
I've seen that thing.
It also says the life-saving station.
And I don't know if we went on it or not. I know there was a long line, and my kids were really, really young. I mean, Tristan was not even 1 when we went there. So
Oh, wow.
that tells you how long ago it was.
Did you get the Thrasher's French fries? It says, don't miss the Thrasher's French fries with a dousing of vinegar.
I know that they had like a fish and chips with a you know, and fish and chips are with vinegars.
Must be the same
They
thing.
have. I don't know. It's a long time ago.
And then there's something called the Life Saving Station Museum, where they have a history of shipwrecks.
Oh, wow. That ought to be fascinating.
Wow. Okay.
I think I walked by that. I didn't go in there. That costs like $8 or something.
$8 is
And you
too
don't
much.
take a 3-year-old to a museum.
Right.
Yeah.
Just going to tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And you wait till they're
Unless
5.
it's a sandbox. Unless it's a sandbox. That's it.
The Oceanfront Walk is in Venice Beach, California. They consider that, let's see, the epicenter of that Southern California. Really?
Oh, you've seen that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both have.
Yeah.
Why is that greater than the Santa Monica one, though? I don't understand that.
That's a good call. You know, I haven't been to the Santa Monica Pier. I wonder if they even call that a boardwalk or if they just call it a pier.
Maybe that's the difference, yeah. It's
You know,
a pier.
because a pier just goes out into the water, whereas a boardwalk goes parallel with it. I
Right.
wonder if they defined it. Yeah,
Right,
I don't know.
that's gotta be. So anyway, the one in Venice, let's see, Venice.
Would you consider the Venice a boardwalk, though?
It's a sidewalk. It's a promenade. It's concrete.
Yeah, it's not like a wood plank. I mean, it's just I don't know, it's like a strip mall almost, right?
Well, for that matter, no, he's right. It's like but for that matter, the one in Daytona really is not a boardwalk.
It's not really a boardwalk. They just have
Right.
I mean, if you
man.
call it a boardwalk, it's a boardwalk.
All of a sudden, I just
Yeah,
had
Daytona's
a pang for Daytona. I haven't been to Daytona in so long.
Yeah, it's been a lot of years.
I used to go in those game rooms all the time. Those big game rooms right there. Wow.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you what I miss is going to Daytona because we would go every year and get an airbrush T-shirt.
Yeah.
We'd
Remember the
all,
airbrush
Oh man.
T-shirt?
See.
we'd always go twice a year, once for Bike Week and once for Easter weekend.
How about as a biker chick?
Haven't done that in
Yeah,
years.
we went this summer a couple of times, just for the day. I love the beach.
It's really my own fault if we don't go.
So anyway, the one in Venice Beach has tattoo artists, fortune tellers, and weightlifters.
Yeah, but there's also like, again, when was the last time I was there? 91. So maybe it changed.
Maybe,
No,
yeah.
I was there in 92. So, you know, I mean, I just remember like falafel shops and burrito places, you know, and people selling like souvenirs.
Yeah.
Well, is that where they held those Mr. Universe contests then, since you said weightlifters? Like, is that like, you know,
No,
where
they walked out there, though. They have Muscle Beaches there.
That's why they have the naked parade too.
Oh, really?
They do have a naked parade. I missed that. We weren't there in time, but, you know, I was in the Navy back then, and I would have gone.
I would go now.
You know.
I would go now.
You're not keeping a sailor from a naked parade. I don't think.
That's right.
All right, the next one is the best place in the world, according to the people who say it is, to get some saltwater taffy. Dolly's saltwater taffy is only available at the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk in Delaware.
Oh, wow.
Built in 1873, it was a site for Methodist meetings.
I thought you were going to say meth labs. You know, if it's in
It
Delaware,
probably is
Larry,
now. Yeah,
if it's in Delaware, it has to be small,
very small. Yeah,
right? Because if it's gigantic, well, now it's in Maryland or it's in,
you're right.
you know, New Jersey.
It's a mile
But,
long.
Wow, that's longer than like the coastline of Delaware.
It's a drive-through. As you go pay the toll, you get the taffy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Delaware is ridiculously small.
A yellow pine herringbone patterned walkway has replaced the concrete.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
Whatever that is.
It does. I
These
like it.
travel writers, man, when they say stuff, it's like, ooh. And then you go and see it, and you're like, oh. You know, it goes from same letters, ooh, to
Right.
oh. You know,
The next one is the
kind of like, you know, Larry's reaction to David.
oh my, oh my,
my.
yeah, oh my. That wasn't my reaction. We read that somewhere.
Yeah.
No, I attribute it to you now.
Wasn't it the whistle too? Didn't the
Yeah.
thing say the most often heard remark from women entering to see the statue of David is oh my.
Yes.
And we were trying to decide if it's oh my a good oh my or oh my a bad oh my.
I don't know.
It's probably a good
Caught
one.
him on a bad day. cold.
The other
cold in
night,
there.
the other night, I was watching Eddie Murphy's very first appearance on the Tonight Show, and he's talking about the models in the fashion magazines, the male models who model underwear, and he says, "You ever notice they don't have a bulge, and they're smiling?"
Yeah, it's pulled tight.
He says, "If they asked me to pose and I didn't have a bulge, I wouldn't be smiling."
No, something's going on there. That's pulled tight.
That's good stuff.
Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in California is the next one. This only opened in 2010. They have a haunted castle there.
Wow.
What?
It's the West
Who goes to
Coast.
the beach for a haunted castle?
Yeah,
That's
really.
St. Augustine or Savannah. Something that's old. Santa Monica, you don't attribute to a haunted house. Maybe, I don't know.
And if they opened in 2010, did they import the haunted house? Is that what happened?
Right.
Really, they imported the roller coaster. The roller coaster goes to 1924. They got it from somewhere.
Wow.
It's the West Coast answer to Coney Island, is what it says here.
Woohoo!
Sandwich.
Nobody would go to Coney Island if it opened up today. You go to Coney Island because of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know?
That's true.
I mean, your parents took you, so therefore you have to go.
That and just people who want to say they went. Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, look, I got a T-shirt from Coney Island.
Right.
Yeah.
To me,
I ate at Nathan's. That's why you go.
exactly. Everybody who see, I don't really get Coney Island, to be honest with you. I mean, it's fun if you live. It's like having a theme park in your backyard. But hello,
Well, it's like
we've got Disney World.
Yeah.
it's like it's a different kind of attraction. I get it, but it's kind of like having Silver Springs in your backyard.
Right. It's good for the people who live there. But people who travel.
Right, but how often do you go if you live there?
Well, a lot of people go. They go.
How often do you go to Silver Springs?
Now and then.
Now and then, maybe you think you went once a year.
Probably not even.
No, like once every 3 years.
Because I don't think you can compare Coney Island to Silver Springs.
No, you can't, but I'm just saying the attraction. I'll bet you the people who live in Coney Island very rarely go to Coney Island.
I don't know.
Except to get a
you
hot
have
dog.
kids, okay. Now they don't go for hot dogs.
My son and daughter-in-law go to Coney Island. They like it there.
Well, yeah, but
I'm going to be honest with you. You will go blocks to get a hot dog at Nathan's.
well, let me just tell you my opinion on this. This is everyone's disagreeing, I think, but this is my opinion. That the people who live, because this is a place where you can get rides. So if you
Yeah.
have little children if you live in Brooklyn and you've got little children, you're probably going to take them to Coney Island.
Sure.
Yeah, because it's not that far. What is it, like 6 miles, 5 miles?
Not even. It's right there. And I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that you are saying to yourself, why do these people from Florida like this place? They've got Disney World down there.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That's what I think. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Larry.
All right. Next one is.
Plus, you would walk many blocks for Nathan.
We have
Am
a
I right?
Nathan's. We have a Nathan's in
It's not
Ocala.
the same. It's not the same.
You've never gone to the Nathan's in the Kmart?
I've been to the one. I've been to the one in the Kmart. It's not the same, Larry.
It's true.
Yeah.
But here's my thought on this: the whole hot dog
It's not
discussion.
the same, Larry.
The whole hot dog discussion. If the place you eat a hot dog contributes to how well it tastes, how good it tastes,
Oh, of course, yeah.
then
I mean, yeah.
I'm not a sports guy really, but a baseball stadium outdoes them all. A baseball stadium trumps everything else.
Yeah, they got the best food.
He
They
doesn't
got the
agree.
best
about
hot
that.
dogs.
Do you not agree, or do you agree?
Ambiance is everything. I mean, that's why restaurants pay so much for it. But, I will tell you one of the. I've had a Dodger dog in Dodger Stadium.
Uh-huh.
It's the best hot dog I've ever had at a baseball park.
Yeah, and I've had Nathan's from the grocery store, and I've had Nathan's at Kmart.
Not the same.
I know.
Not the same.
I know, but I've had Nathan's at Coney Island too, and it's just a hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's incredible. You
No,
know
it's
it
not.
tastes better.
No. If you go to Tropicana Field, which is probably the only baseball stadium I can cite other than Shea Stadium one time, it's way better there.
It is.
I agree with you there. It is
Okay,
better at the
thank
field,
you.
but the best hot dog I've ever had was a Dodger dog.
Okay.
And by the way, you know, a real New Yorker, you know what they say about anything that's food related in New York?
It's the best.
Oh, it's the water. It's the water.
Oh, I don't
right?
say that.
Larry
Come
never
on.
I
says that.
always
So
debate
you've never
that.
heard that.
I've heard
You've
it.
never heard that.
I've heard it.
It's the water. The water's so much better up
No,
there.
no. I've heard this.
Really?
I don't
What,
agree
you don't
with
run it
it.
through the purifier?
We've heard it from restaurants down here.
I've heard it, but I don't agree with it.
The water. The water. That's why the dogs taste so good. The water.
The
You know
water.
what is your water tastes horrible.
He's even saying it the way.
I know.
Water, it's out of a bottle.
How do you say it again?
Your water.
The water.
There you go.
It's a Long Island kind of upstate New York kind of coming out. Oy vey. I don't know.
All right, so the last three. We only have a few minutes.
Okay.
Sandwich Boardwalk in Massachusetts.
How do you say it?
Sandwich, like you're going to eat a
No,
sandwich.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
How did you say it?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Yeah.
I don't know. It just came. The first time you said it, it came out a little different.
Oh,
it
did
was
it?
funny.
I have to listen to that. And
Yeah.
destroyed in 1991 by Hurricane Bob.
Oh.
Bob. I tell you what, Bob was tough.
It was rebuilt with support from the locals, whose names and messages are now inscribed on the planks that lead to the broad sandy beach on Cape Cod Bay.
Oh, that'll help.
This is not a commercial strip, it says. Instead of
But you know what? If people stop in your way, what are you doing? Hey, keep it moving. There's people from Boston. Yeah, keep it moving.
Yeah. They have not that many businesses. There's a Ferris wheel and a cotton candy guy. That's about it.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
let's be honest. That's really all you need.
That's right. Ferris wheel and cotton
Ferris
candy.
wheel, cotton candy.
I'm with you.
Throw in a falafel and you got a party.
The next one is the 3-mile-long stretch on Virginia Beach. The Virginia Beach Boardwalk is what it's called.
Have you
Never been
guys
there.
been there?
Never been there, no.
I've driven through it. Driven right past it.
The 34-foot bronze King Neptune is there.
Wow.
Whatever that is.
Sounds like a statue.
Sounds like that.
bronze.
That thing Galen was near the spoon with the cherry in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. In
Well, King
Minneapolis.
Neptune, of course, is he's a great god of, and he's a god of all oceans.
That's right. He's the god of water.
Yeah.
And New Jersey and California and Florida are the only three states I'm looking here to make sure that have two on here. So
okay.
New Jersey has Atlantic City. They also have the Wildwoods Boardwalk.
Did not go to that one.
Let's see. What
Yeah,
is
see, I guess it don't count like river walks, or it has to be called boardwalk, I guess. Because there's a lot of river walks.
Yeah.
There's one in Jacksonville, there's one in San Antonio that I think is really overrated. So, all right.
Makes me want to go to the beach. Though. Daytona
Yeah.
isn't even on here. I like Daytona. All right.
Yeah.
This is
It's a good day to go to the beach. It's going to be like 75 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, this is a 2-mile boardwalk. This claims to have more rides than Disneyland.
Well, there you go.
Wow. Oh, Disneyland. That's
Oh.
the key there.
Yeah, 3 amusement.
All they need is
Disneyland.
a mouse.
They have 3 piers on this boardwalk,
There's Joe looking
2
at you.
water parks, 1 giant roller coaster, a water slide that features a 500-gallon bucket that douses the crowd. There you go.
Wow.
The Wildwoods Boardwalk. Now you know the top 12 boardwalks in America.
That's pretty cool. And it's neat that our state has 2.
Okay, that's 2. Hold on. I think the phone is ringing. I wasn't even looking at the phone. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Hi, Hugh.
See, did you mention the fish market boardwalk in San Francisco?
No.
That's a very,
See, is
very
that a
wonderful,
boardwalk or
famous
is that a
place.
wharf? See, that's a wharf.
It's a wharf.
Right, it's called the Fisherman's Wharf.
I've heard that. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
much
but
about it.
it's got wood planks everywhere you go. I mean, it's all over the place.
Agreed. I agree. And I would think that would be really high on the list, and that's why there's a lot like that. There's one in Seattle. The fish market. That's really more like a boardwalk than it is anything else.
Yeah.
I think it has to be called boardwalk to be on the list.
By the way,
Yeah.
Hugh, there's a movie that's out right now. I saw a trailer on YouTube when I was waiting for another video to start. And one of the guys looks just like you.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
actor.
Is he famous?
Wow.
I can guess so. He's in a movie. It looks like you.
Very.
That's cool.
I've been in movies too, but they call them home movies.
He's a great looking guy. Yeah, he's a great
are
looking
you
guy.
trying to tell me something?
No, you're a great-looking guy.
He's a movie
Hey,
star.
I want to have to be in that Christmas parade Saturday, darn it all.
There you go.
I'll walk down there with a bratwurst and a cheese head on and my swimming suit. How that'll get attention.
We'll root for you.
Well, we'll be at the funeral parlor if you want us.
Yeah, that's where we'll be.
We'll stop in and drop in for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just dying to get over there. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Hugh. Yeah, I saw some promo for some movie, and I said, wow, it looks like Hugh.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm going to have to look it up.
All right. Galen, how did I say Massachusetts, by the way?
You just kind of, all the S's kind of ran together.
Oh, really?
Massachusetts.
All right. Robin, we need a segue from the best
I sound like
boardwalks.
a drunk New Yorker. It's pretty funny. That's all.
We need a segue from
After you're making fun of my accent.
boardwalks to blood.
Well, no matter what type of street you're walking on, it can be a boardwalk, it can be a concrete sidewalk. All walks of life go to Life South Community Blood Centers because everybody cares. So go to Life South, donate 1 unit of blood, potentially save a life.
All right. That was great.
Very good, yeah. All right, we've got 45 seconds, Galen. Where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is at the Winn-Dixie in Bellevue.
Winn-Dixie.
Yep.
I like it.
And, of course, if you were in Ocala, you could go to the Life South building right there on Silver Springs Boulevard, right across, I'm right next to the Cascades. And where would you go if you were in Denellen, Robin?
Right next door to Sweet Bay.
Sweet Bay.
All right, again, that was fun. I knew that segment was going to be a fun one.
It's a fun one.
You did good, Larry.
Although
you did good.
yesterday's discussion about radio was also fun, so.
The three of us enjoyed the heck out of it.
Yes, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, I think so.
Very.
All right, Galen, you have a great day.
You guys are the best.
All
Bye,
right,
all.
and we'll take a little break. Actually, we won't take much of a break. We've got to move over to Mike Huckabee. We won't be able to do the gas report, but after Mike Huckabee, we'll do News Bites. Deal?
Yeah.
This is the Huckabee Report for Wednesday. I'm Mike Huckabee from Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. President Obama says that income inequality is stifling economic growth, and he wants to make it his number one focus. Well, I can tell him how to start, but he won't like it. The story next.
This season, bring home the newest holiday release from America's #1 Christmas music artist, Mannheim Steamrollers' Christmas Symphony 2. Brand new recordings with the Czech Philharmonic Orchestra joining Mannheim Steamroller to create a holiday sound that's bigger than ever. Bring home the latest release from Mannheim Steamroller with new symphonic arrangements of your favorite holiday classics. Mannheim Steamroller Christmas Symphony 2. Available everywhere. Get yours today.
Trying to sell your old car? Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-953-4036. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-953-4036. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-953-4036.
A recent study found income inequality by itself doesn't mean a nation's economy isn't growing. It all depends on how the rich got rich. They studied various nations and found that if the rich got their wealth by succeeding in the market, creating products and services that people wanted to buy, then income inequality had no effect on overall economic growth. But where the super rich got that way through political cronyism, by having connections in government that help their friends and stymie their competition, those nations have stagnant economic growth. So if President Obama is really serious about fighting income inequality, step one, kick the cronies and lobbyists and big political donors out of Washington. Somehow, I doubt that's what he plans to focus on. It's ironic that Obama wants to make income inequality his major issue since it's only gotten worse since he's been in office. Over the past 5 years, the rich have done great, while the poor and middle class have gotten poorer. Ironically, the Federal Reserve just reported the U.S. household wealth rose by over $1.9 trillion in the third quarter of this year. But that's mostly due to the stock market and recovering home values, so again, it's concentrated in a small number of households. Now, if you're in the bottom 70% or so, wealth redistribution sounds great until you realize it's your non-existent wealth that's getting redistributed. For instance, under Obamacare, struggling middle-class families who are happy with their health insurance may soon have to pay $6,000 a year for a new so-called gold policy with a $6,000 deductible. That means they're going to have to spend a whopping $12,000 on premiums and health care before they see a penny in benefits. And where does the $12,000 go? Not into their health savings accounts. And if the president thinks the government should have a role in equalizing incomes, the American Enterprise Institute suggests he start in his own office. Even after 5 years in the White House, his female staffers still make just 87 cents for every dollar his male staffers make. Personally, I'd suggest balancing that out by slashing everyone who worked on the Obamacare website to minimum wage. Finally, a Trenton, New Jersey man woke up from sleeping 10 hours with an aching back. His brother pointed out it might just be due to the 5-inch knife sticking out of his back. He got into a fight with someone on his porch at 2 a.m., was apparently stabbed, and then went to sleep without realizing it. He didn't even realize it when he woke up, and police said he was very uncooperative. Oh yeah, drinking was involved. How did you guess? And this is the Huckabee Report.
Are you an embarrassment on the dance floor? Do you confuse state capitals, make runny scrambled eggs, and read too many celebrity gossip magazines? Do you drink milk straight from the carton, think trigonometry is a planet, and snore louder than a Kodiak bear? Well, if you answered yes to any of the above questions, you may have what it takes to adopt a teen from foster care, because teens don't need perfection, they need you. So if you bite your nails like they're a snack food, think an MP3 is a computer virus, can't tell a right angle from an acute, constantly lose the remote, can't parallel park, confuse hip-hop with double dutch, and are afraid of spiders, dentists, and clowns, it's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you. For more information on how you can adopt, call 1-888-200-4005 or go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt Us Kids, and the Ad Council.
The Huckabee Report is brought to you by Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, Ocala.
Howdy, RL here to tell you about a great deal at Dairy Queen. For only $4.49, you can warm up to a hot, juicy combo of either a foot-long, quarter-pound all-beef chili dog or a tasty, home-style cheeseburger. Smoking hot off the char grill. Both get fries and a drink. You can add a sundae for only 99 cents. Now that's a doggone good deal at Dairy Queen, Silver Spring.